Hello there, and welcome back to Corey Loses, where today we are once again continuing our Thrawn's Revenge 3.3 preview playthrough as the New Republic. In the last few episodes, we've taken our Viscount out on the town. We are probably okay up here. We have Leia in place to give us a nice discount on some more of our ships. So I think we're going to open up by building Tapcaf Transmissions billboard. Very nice. And we're also going to get Corey's cheese supply up here, I think. So we're getting close to having those patron units all selected. We do still have a little bit before we can afford not the trap you're looking for, but we have been sending the prototype around in this little ring of Maldruid and Imperial planets. So we kind of need to invade Metallorn, but I want to take out Hapes, too. So let's start off by sending all these ground forces over here. Oh shit, just in case there's a space unit there, I'm going to put that over. And beyond that, we're taking Metallorn so we can go up and take Apen. Because there's nothing there except for some regular Greater Maldruid forces. There's no structures. We wiped out the space and then Maldruid took it. So I want them to not have that. On top of that, I think we can get another smaller ship somewhere. So let's go to Kuat. And where do we have any of them? We have Zero Command, Zero Failure, Hobby Ranger, and that's the top row all done. And we have Empire Audacity, Morb Orb, Pride of Rendili. So there's 3 more on that level. Alright. Let's take Metallorn. Doc Medic is asking, whom is your favorite Jedi in canon and Legends? In Legends, for Luke's order, I've always been a fan of Saba and Silgal. Probably Silgal more than Saba. Silgal's always nice. Jason is my favorite character overall, but he's not, always a Jedi. And it's not that I, love Jason as a person, that I like his character. I think it's an interesting, if sometimes inconsistent, character journey. But for new canon, I don't know yet. We'll have to see. There haven't been quite as many here, or as many new Jedi introduced yet. So maybe Elzar Mann. He's pretty nice. And who can forget Buckets of Blood? Alright, hopefully we get this landing zone. Is this a garrison? Yeah. Okay, we get our T3s down here. The rest of you take cover. If they all run away, then we're probably not even going to lose one of these free runners. I'm going to try to keep an eye on their shields. Okay, get back there if you're getting shot like this. And here's this next one. Okay, you stay back a little bit. Now let's move over here. Because I want to have the artillery parked about here so we can hopefully shoot into the base from it. What are your thoughts on the Hexagon trials? They're never happening, and the fact that Ek is already announcing new books when he can't even keep his promise on that one is kind of shameful. Pretty disgusting, to be honest.
I copy. Copy. Moving into position. Yes, sir. Reporting. G2B over.
If he's not gonna finish his fan fiction, then I don't know what I can do. Technically, I still owe a chapter of Crystal Clear, so I can't really judge, but
Yes, sir.
with the amount of resources he has at his command,
Awaiting your orders.
I'm just one small streamer. He has a full staff.
G2B, copy.
That's my excuse. News about the Revan's Revenge mod? There will be a video coming out this week talking a bit about progress, and then... Okay, you don't want to be up front. And then there will probably be one more, or a couple more of the roster reveal videos coming up soon as well. Especially for ground, where we have basically everything. But, let's see, do they have anything they're stopping with us here? No. Oh, shoot that. Hit the... Okay, we'll take out these structures, and then we'll go to the field base. Oh shit. They're flanking us, but we're getting the base, so who cares? I think we need to bring these guys in and try to protect the artillery. Because, well, at least we'll have that destroyed, but... One of you come down here, and then the rest go back up. Back off. Yeah, we're not getting that.
Form up. Squad, move out.
Poor artillery. Oh well. Okay, T2s, just shoot the infantry. And... how are we actually doing over here? It's not as bad as I was thinking. Like, there is still a bunch of stuff coming in. But we have more back there. So it's not too bad. I'm just hoping we still have enough for a Apen after this. Because they won't have any structures, but they'll have a lot of units, so I was kind of hoping we'd have artillery for that, but now the artillery's dead, so... oh well. There doesn't seem to be anything still here. So let's circle around to that side. Oh, nope. There is still one of those tanks there. There was some S1 Firehawk slander happening in the Discord a few days or weeks ago, and I will just not stand for that. S1s are fantastic.
We'll provide backup. G2B, copy.
Even if I'm killing them right now, I do love them. Unlike Jason, who's kind of whiny. What do you think of the Andor trailer? I think Andor overall looks really good. Pretty excited for it. I'm gonna see if Dana will actually watch it as well. I think she'll like Andor and the Acolyte. From content and theme.
Armor ready. Right away. Move it out.
Does she watch the first season of The Mandalorian a little bit? I think she watched most of The Mandalorian Season 1. She might have watched one episode of Mando Season 2, but she didn't watch any of Book of Boba Fett, and we're slowly watching through Rebels, but I think she'll actually really like Andor and Acolyte.
Planetary control achieved.
Alright, here's one. Okay, and if we send Akbar through this way... oh, hello. Forgot about that attack. Can we potentially hold some of this off? No. The Golan 1 in a heavy shipyard. We might be able to do some damage on that. It should be fun to try, at least. Negabrit's asking, what's the tentative release order this cycle? Rev or Fall of the Republic first? It's pretty safe to say that Fall of the Republic is probably first. I don't know whether TR or Revan's Revenge would be second.
Ready for action.
Reinforcements Reinforcements.
Because, like, Fall of the Republic is always the most feature complete for whatever the next release is, where whatever gets done is more variable. Or, like, there's no specific units that really need to get done. There's no other specific things that really need to get done. It's iterating on existing stuff or adding in units that are still kind of supplementary, or supplemental. So it usually ends up making the most sense to kind of have that one first, get it into beta.
Reinforcements.
Whereas Revan's Revenge, like, we're still setting up all the initial rosters. There's a lot more that kind of has to go into it, and like, the higher we can set that baseline, the better. So having it come out later in the release cycle tends to make more sense. And then for Thrawn's Revenge, there's just so much of everything to do all the time that it always benefits from a lot more.
You calling for me, sir? Your orders, sir?
Alright, let's see if we can maybe sneak around him at all. I'd love to hit the Tonfalks. Because what's really going to be the threat to the station? It's the Vindicators and the Victory 2. So maybe if we can snag some stuff on the way in. It's too bad that's not a Victory 1. Then we could try to use the point defense to hold it off a little bit more. I'm still kind of deciding what I'm going to do for, like, Andor reviews or recaps and all the show reviews and recaps.
We're on the move.
But, like, we'll have TapCap episodes every other week talking about the shows, but I don't know if I should do some sort of, like, per episode review or breakdown kind of thing. I'm not a very reviewy person in general, but maybe that's better than having a bunch of people just yell numbers about how something sucked or whatever. Okay, there's one squadron that's gonna die. Thank you guys for being supportive of us not dying. Oh, shit. Get out of there. Eesh. I don't know that we're faster. We're getting kind of far away. Then maybe we can get the shields back.
Weapons ready. Reporting. Target confirmed.
Go after the stragglers. Regroup for another attack.
It's as good as gone. Standing by. Yes, sir. Guns at the ready.
Try to get those.
I copy.
Nope.
Decrease to full
We
throttle.
need the engines for living.
Reporting. Open fire. Hold on. Should we go around for another pass? Enemy spotted. Moving out.
No,
Swinging around.
don't shoot the engines. I need the engines to live.
Got him lined up. We have them in our sights. Heading
Okay,
out.
that actually kind of worked.
Cannons are.
Until they come through and start shooting the engines on the other one.
I copy, sir. Getting a lock. Ready to fire.
Yes, sir. Awaiting your orders.
I don't think this will actually let us win the battle, but it's still kind of fun.
Lined up.
Marmar's asking, you think there will be a release cycle that Fall of the Republic wouldn't be a part of? Like, I think as long as, even though Fall of the Republic would be the first to get to, like, a complete status, there'd still be stuff to fix or stuff that we're iterating on for other mods, probably. It really depends on how long any of it goes.
Ready to engage. I need help here. Waiting orders.
So
Target in sight.
that'd probably still be worked in the same way. Or those kind of patches would go out more regularly. But really, yeah, who knows.
Waiting orders. Moving into position.
Let's try to get these bombers to actually target those.
Decrease to landing by. Attack.
With the shields already so low, the Carracks might be able to win on that. But at least we pulled the ships away from the... Oh, no, it's not... We're not going to get anything out of that.
Anything to help, sir? Yes, sir. Awaiting your orders.
The IPVs and Lancers are around their ships now. Probably not getting the Dreadnought kill out of this.
Corona-class frigate report.
Like, there'd be a point where any of the mods has a chance to be considered done, and then we're not, like, doing huge reworks for it each time. As long as we're still modding these mods, they'd probably all be worked on at least a bit each cycle. Like, I shockingly don't want to be necessarily modding Empire at War for the rest of my life, but I don't think we'd fully abandon one of those projects over the others when some are still going on.
Corona-class frigate report.
Space station damaged.
Roger. We're starting our attack run.
I've been hit. I need help.
Ready for action.
Reinforcements.
Alright, I don't think
Station ready. Target fire.
we're actually gonna get more of this. Like, just for the principle of it, I do want to try to kill the Vindicator. Like, we're getting a little bit of spread damage there. See if you can go for this middle one. Get the spread, get the AoE. Yeah, that was really good. So, I don't think we're gonna get another pass at that. Please? Please? You 4? 5? Okay, well, it doesn't matter if I was wrong about the numbers there, because they're all dead now. Alright. Suicide run. Okay, with the VSD on us, probably not working.
Decoding transmission.
That's probably a rip. Yeah, I don't see how we really get past that anymore. Alright, well that was Sag. We are in fact fighting Dark Empire Icicle. Oh, we got an IPV though. So that's pretty sick. Apes Consortium took Bellsmith. Apens, how are you doing this right now? Okay. What did I plan to do there? Right, I wanted to send these guys down to Apen. So we need Pathfinder for that. Need to send you down. And while that happens, I think I should actually save before attacking on Balmora. I don't think they'll have much success in Yavin on the ground, but it is kind of worrying for them that they are getting a little bit torn apart there. Like, if you look at the Imperial territory compared to even the PA, oh, really anyone else, they're not looking like they're in the best place long term. Like, Greater Maldrude will probably die first. I don't know what the standing of the legitimacy is for all of them, so it's possible that when Maldrude goes, they join the PA instead of the Empire. So we'll see what happens. Well, we're not going to see what happens. We're going to make that happen. So we could also make it happen that the PA is put into the tricky spot, too. Alright. We'll move from here into Rellifon, and we'll start invading the rest of the Apen planets through there, too. Because I don't want to leave a giant turtling Apen Empire in the middle of our forces. that would probably be not great. Then what do we have here? Infiltrators. Oh, ad starting soon. So I went back to look at the what's it called? The ad manager on Twitch to see if there was any other settings I could use to result in net fewer ads. And while I can increase the time between the ads on Twitch and I can decrease the length of the ads, doing either of those makes pre-rolls start happening more. So it all just kind of offsets back to being annoying. So ultimately, I don't think there's too much better I can set up there. I don't know, maybe people prefer pre-rolls to the ads running in the middle, but then it ultimately ends up being the same amount overall, roughly. And whenever I'm going to a stream, I end up hating the pre-rolls the most. Maybe that's just me. Like, I don't end up having a lot of time to watch streams, but whenever I try, if I open it and it's the pre-roll ad, that's when I'm most likely to be like, you know what, never mind. But again, maybe that's just me. Alright, Luke, stand on that. You know what, we have two of you, so we don't even need to wait. We can just send Kyle over to the next structure. Get all those out bases. I think a lot of these were corporations and stuff. I don't think it's quite as built up as the number of structures would make you think. Right, more AACs. I love AACs. AACs and freerunners are probably my favorite New Republic vehicles, at least. AACs, freerunners, S1 Firehawks. A lot of vehicle opinions are coming out in this. In real life, I mostly hate vehicles, so I have to take what I can get. I actually, when I was a kid, I was into like cars and everything. Like I used to fix our golf carts with my dad, and my dad had restored a Model A, so like a car from the 20s. I used to know like everything about it, and so he bought the pretty much wrecked, rotted out, rusted, disassembled car from someone, and he put it all back together himself, restored it, pretty much all original wherever he possibly could do that.
Yes, I'm with you.
And we have a video of him bringing it home. And I guess my mom wasn't really aware of how bad a shape it was actually in. So there's the video of him and my uncle rolling into the driveway with it on a trailer, and my mom's reaction of like, what the hell is this? But my favorite part of that video is when my dad opens the truck door, a beer can falls out, which is a bit questionable, but hey, it was the 90s, so it was the early 90s, so who knows what was going on. I don't think they drank it while they were driving.
Planetary control achieved.
Alright. That sets us up pretty well. We're gonna move this out there. Still have Navik the Red in charge, because we want more defenses still. I don't think we'll actually need another term for Navik. And I also don't think we need Ord Mantell built up too much.
Under construction.
Are you taxed? You're not taxed. Because your base value is 300, right? Yeah. So let's try to take advantage of those discounts a little bit more. And I'll queue up one more capital ship from this. So we're going to get Vong's speed bump.
Right away. Orders received.
Alright. Oh, they don't have a way into Ossus from there. So we probably want to move this fleet down to Roche.
Roger that.
Oh, I do need to use it more. So, you know what? Oh shit, they built something.
Invasion commenced.
Alexi's asking, will the New Republic Chiefs of State be rebalanced? Some of them will be redone with their bonuses and fleshed out more, yeah. Leia's in particular is the highest priority one to rework.
Affirmative.
Choose your reinforcements.
Adjusting navicomputer. Course plotted.
That's all the kind of stuff that we want to flesh out over time, though.
Can do. Ready to roll.
Yeah,
Right.
I think this...
Got it.
No, this is a randomized thing. It's not a
Roger that.
censor explicitly, I don't think.
Maximum unit capacity.
Oh well.
Form up. Heading out. Commander. Yes, Commander.
Okay, I'm gonna send these guys all the way along the
Heading
right.
out.
We've secured a
Awaiting
build
orders.
pad.
Okay, well this is not necessarily helpful.
We've lost a
Yes,
build
sir.
pad.
This version, not ideal for that.
I copy. Right away. I copy. Heading out.
Okay, you can go up the long way. No, you're going in the middle.
Moving ahead.
I don't
Roger
care
that.
enough to divert you off of that path.
Yes, sir.
But we do need one of them to go over to this.
Yes, Commander.
Which I guess the ones in the rear are.
Form up.
We've secured.
So it's probably more important that we get up to the front end.
We've lost a
Or
build
Jawas.
pad.
Just leave them alone.
Awaiting your orders.
Except for those.
This
Those
way. Over there.
those were all
Going
criminals.
out.
It was justified what we did to them.
Location confirmed.
Yeah.
Moving in. Awaiting orders.
Okay, this is a A5.
Reporting.
Unit
I
destroyed.
copy. Reporting.
Unit
Will we lose enough in this to lose the
Yes, sir.
vehicles? Or to lose the company? Maybe if that one died. Okay, yeah, we probably do on that.
Let's go. Keep going.
We'll try to run out of there anyways.
Ready.
If we can kill this juggernaut, we don't need to lose more. Get the main cannon going. There we go. Alright, take cover.
Guarding the rear. T2B over. This way.
4 T2s are dead. Does the Greater Maldrude have any capital shipyards left after this, though? Because we have Roche, we have Apen. So I don't know that they do. I don't think that they do.
Roger that. T2B.
Okay,
Copy.
can you guys hurry up?
Copy.
Especially you. You can just come up alone. We're not going to get that landing zone, but we don't really have much more to land. Oh, God. That's not good.
Awaiting orders. Armor standing by.
Can we get the landing zone, the victory point? Come on. Maybe? No.
Ready to roll.
I think we need that other
Back up.
landing zone.
Roger that.
We've secured.
Nope. Just run. You have no health.
Affirmative. Form up. Reporting in.
Bombing
Let's move
run
out.
available.
Gold squadron. Reporting.
Okay, we need some of you to just hold here. We need to make sure that they're still in range when the bombing run comes through. And it's coming from a safe direction. Let's get the infantry. There we go. Now we can move back up. We didn't get that.
Roger that. Let's go. All right, men. Take cover. Target. Keep going.
I think they're gonna die if they're just back here alone. This is not what we wanted.
Roger. Keep going. We've got your back.
Um.
Warm up. This way. There.
Okay. Maybe if we can hold this, I'm gonna get a field base. We can send more infantry up. You guys come up there. Can you full salvo as well? Gotta get those out of there. I don't want to lose this infantry. I don't think you have a missile, though. Yeah, just AV cannon. So as long as we have the shields, the fact that you have no health shouldn't be a problem. There we go. Okay, we should be able to take this now. Lost way more than I wanted to lose on that. Didn't even necessarily need to pay that money. Alright. Oh. Uh-oh.
Yes, sir.
The rockets came through.
Yes.
We gotta try to run stuff over.
Reporting.
Yep. Okay, don't let the turret get on here. There you go. Just gotta protect the infantry. We only need to hold that for a minute. Come over. There we go. What's the capturable down here? Which one is that? Sarah? Where's he from? A Renegade Squadron? I mean, maybe? That kind of character... It really depends on what we need them for, or what role they could fill, because like there's so many smuggler types that I don't think we really need like a smuggler command staff.
Building started.
We'd already have characters like Talon Card and stuff. Alright. We can probably get even more money. Definitely always want more money. Does Kashyyyk have a trade port? It does. Once we take like Capes, Terraphon, and Rikia, that's a lot more money for us as well. Balmora might even be worth a trade port. And I don't think we even need as many defenses built up on this side. Well, the Maldruid does have Hakasi as a level 3 shipyard, but I don't know that they've got as much ability to build up there either. Okay. We do definitely need some more defenses, though. So our 10 weeks of Navik probably still necessary.
Tactical battle imminent.
Hey, that is a lot of stuff. That is artillery plus the turbo AT-ATs. It's gonna be tough. They don't have that much infantry. Tie smuggler command staff to something like rebel cells, but that's not really a thing that we need to do in Bond Revenge. Like, we don't need to handle different rebel cells, and like I said, a smuggler command staff wouldn't be an area that we really feel the need to use the command staff mechanic. We're probably better off just sticking with the characters we have, or the more high-profile ones that are always around. Because at that point, like, smuggler command stuff is just the infantry heroes, essentially. So that's a lot of resources for something that's not super high demand, I don't think.
Secured a landing zone.
Ready for action.
I wonder if we can, like, hide all the AACs back here.
Building started.
Form up.
I copy. Torpedo launcher mobile, sir.
What's the range going to be on the artillery?
Initiating ground assault.
Awaiting orders.
I definitely want to attack them
This should
ourselves.
be fun.
They're probably going to shell the field base if we build it here.
Let's go.
Construction complete. Building under construction.
But our best chance is definitely if we're able to collapse from either side on turbo AT-ATs.
Waiting for it.
Because otherwise they're really going to mess us up.
We've lost a build pad.
What's the capturable here? Is it just the swamp speeders that we'd be able to get? If it's like an ATTE, then definitely. If it's the swamp speeders, yeah. Like if we can get it, I'll take it. But I don't know if it's worth risking too much for them.
Reporting. Beginning
We've
attack.
lost a build
Copy.
pad.
On it, sir. I'm here, sir.
Heading out. The enemy has been spotted.
Got an
Yes,
XR-85 in.
We've secured a build pad.
What is that gonna hit? Basically nothing. That should crush all of them. Pretty quickly. Alright, now back off. Back into your little hidey corner.
I copy. Underway. Ready.
We might even be able
Yes,
to
Commander. Torpedo.
get up to their build pad, or their... Oh shit.
Destroyed.
Get out of there. Don't let this happen.
Unit destroyed.
Affirmative.
Okay, they have two of the turbo AT-ATs on that. Shit.
We've secured.
Can you actually hit? Don't hit the...
Standing by, sir.
Don't hit that one.
Right away.
Destroyed.
Nope. Fuck.
We've lost a build pad.
Boy.
Unit
Alright.
destroyed.
Just get out of there. It's
Unit
too scary.
destroyed.
They're just gonna kill all of you. There's not really much we can do against the turbo AT-ATs. Their range and their AoE is gonna ruin everything we have.
Unit destroyed.
Especially if it turns out that they do have some of the
Ready to roll.
um,
Roger that.
Moving ahead.
artillery already in place. Which I don't think they do yet. They have 4 of the AT-ATs.
Course plotted. Yes, sir.
We've secured
Form up.
a build pad.
Awaiting orders.
Copy.
We've lost a build pad.
Well, let's see when they get in range. E4s stay back a little bit.
Almost there.
Our base is under attack.
Alright, let's see if we can take one of them.
Engines primed.
Then there's only 3 left afterwards. Hey Jedi, heal. See if you can slice him. See if you can slice the infantry, actually.
Destroyed.
Oh, they're dead. Oh, there's the bombers. That's not good. Rip. so much for being able to hold on to that. That's rough.
Targeting.
Look at the poor Skellingtons. They've been through so much.
Firing. Let's move out.
Did the other one die or walk away? Alright. Well, let's try to get up there.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Reporting.
We might be able to kill more with that, but I don't see this ending in our favor, so we kind of gotta hold off. Fight him somewhere else. Alright, so we didn't actually kill that one.
System lost.
Okay, well, we have a Apen. Need to build up Karita. Alright, with that loss, I think we're going to leave that episode there. So for those of you watching on Twitch, stick around. For those of you watching on YouTube, thank you for watching. And hope to see you next time. Bye, everyone.